Welcome back for another week of SukaPass. So happy so many of you joined last week where we covered some of the new fantastic updates. If you didn't catch all the new update to the app, I'll leave a link so you can watch that video and learn. Oh, hold on. Beautiful. So you can learn all about it. There was a lot to go through, a lot of interesting elements. This week, as I do every week, I let you vote. Well, not every week. Some weeks I take requests or special occasions like last week. But most weeks I will let you vote on the channel Wandering Through Shenmue. You get to choose what we're going to cover for Saturdays. I decided to do classic with a twist. I said, would you like me to cover a person, a place, or mystery? And quite a lot of you, I think it was 60%, wanted mystery. There's lots of other areas of the app that don't necessarily cover items that you would traditionally go to, like learning about different characters, locations, or martial arts moves. Those can be used very, very practically throughout the entire game. Other parts of the app are more obscure, interesting, custom-made just for the app experience, or borrowing a lot of information from strategy guides, the manual itself. Speaking of manual, we're going to hop over here to Online Manual. I know maybe some of you have and have not seen it, but hopefully you'll like it. I love this music. Let's click on so many options. Start menu, help, notebook, system menu, free quest, battle, event, and etc. Etc. is there as a placeholder, I think. So we can't touch it. If I touch it, it does nothing. Oh, and you'll notice I did turn the icon back on for being able to take a picture. It looks like the Polaroid from the game that is used to take a picture of Ryo and Nozomi. If you tap it, you'll take a screenshot, also helping you out by giving you the logo for SukaPass in the top right-hand corner. You can share it by clicking on the bottom element of the photo that looks like a Polaroid. I'm not going to click on that, though, because it shows you a lot of my own personal business, and I'm going to leave that business personal. Thank you very much. Let's click on events. How about that? All right, what do we got? QTE, minigames, arcade machines, vehicles, capsule toys, and jukebox. Let's click on QTE. Got an example photo there. Let's read the paragraph. As you progress through the story, Ryo will encounter events in which you are required to think and act quickly. These events are known as QTE, Quick Timer events, and are executed via simple one-button commands. When a QTE occurs, controller command icons, D-pad, up, down, left, right, A button, B button, X button, or Y button will appear one at a time in the center of the game display. While the icon is being displayed, press the corresponding controller button as quickly as possible. The QTE commands appear at the center of the game display. If an A button icon appears, press the A button before the icon disappears. In some cases, if you fail to execute the QTE correctly, a retry may be possible. In some of these cases, the retry will occur immediately. In other cases, a one-day penalty will elapse prior to the retry. QTE-style fighting events will also occur in the course of the game. These are called QTE battles, and executed the same as other QTE. For example, you must press the correct button within the allotted time in order to evade an opponent's attack, or counterattack, which is being given an example in the picture to our left. And with pictures, you can typically click on to make them bigger, so let's give it a tap. That's the beep for when you have to do a QTE with a certain amount of time. That's an excellent addition. Here, let's downsize it. Oh, that's awesome. That's the sound you get when you correctly press the button for a QT. Let's do it again. Hold on. Oh, that's awesome. Excellent addition, you guys. That's so cool. All right, let's go ahead and hop on back. Let's see. What else should we cover here? Let's cover the jukebox. Let's click on that. Oh, music change. Excellent, excellent. Oh, here, it's a nice small descriptor here. Select a song to play from among the 10 titles available. Enjoy your favorite BGM track, background music. Each song costs 100 yen. Use the D-pad to select a song and press the A button to enter your selection. You can also examine the jukebox using the analog thumb pad, which I love doing. All the little nicks and details on it is so cool. Okay, let's give it a click. Oh, that's awesome. That's the sound of it activating. You can hear it rotating for the different discs. We can see if you look at the bottom of the picture, you can just barely make out Ryo. Again, I love being able to see how scuffed up and damaged it is. All the wear and tear from life. Those little Shenmue details, you guys, makes it great. Oh, this song is great. Shenmue music is the best. Who's with me? Leave a comment if you think Shenmue music is the best video game music. Oh, we can also hear it retracting. Oh, that's so cool. One more time. Sorry if you can't hear it too well over the music. I can hear it. Oh, it's cool. Let's press the back button. Let's go back here again. See what else we got. Let's see. Should we do minigames, arcade machines, vehicles, or capsule toys? Let's check out minigames. See what's in there. Ooh, there's a lot. Here, we'll just do one. Let's do darts. All right. Excellent. Getting right into the darts music. I love this music. Let's see. Aim by timing the movement of Ryo's hand over the dartboard and then press the A button to throw the dart. The red bullseye is worth 50 points, and the green ring around the bullseye is worth 25 points. The point values for other areas appear on the circumference of the board. If you manage to hit the outer red and green circle, the point value will double. And if you hit the inner red and green circle, the point value will triple. If you score a total of more than 120 points on your first game, you can proceed to the second stage. If you then score more than 240 points in the second stage, you can proceed to the third and final stage. Each game costs 100 yen per play. Just as before, let's give it a tap.
One game, 100 yen.
Classic. Oh, we just get a little...
One game, 100 yen.
Awesome. Maybe some of you are wondering, why is he reading this? This is stuff you all know. If you play the game, you know what's going on. Maybe somebody watching this hasn't played the game, but also maybe some people don't know how to play darts and they didn't know the different points. For so long as a kid, I just kept trying to get a bullseye, figuring that's the highest point value you could get. Eventually, my father explained to me, no. The outer ring and semi-inner ring are worth even more points if you can get in that little red-green area. Had no clue. Helped out a lot. Loved it. I've always tried to get a higher score than I've gotten previously, and it's been too long. I can't even remember what I got, but that's kind of why I'm doing this. This is nice to help out anybody who may not know a little detail that would help you out when you play the game. You know what I mean? Just to help out a little bit. Here, we'll leave some of those for later. We can always come back. That's the beauty of the app. And let's check out arcade machines. Ryo can play the original Hang-On arcade game at the U Arcade. This section details the instructions and controls to play. The original Space Harrier arcade game is also available at the U Arcade. Instructions and controls are described here. Okay, excellent idea. Using the capsule toys as descriptors, let's click on Hang On. Oh yeah, get you pumped. Oh, Hang On is just absolutely sick. And again, the music in all of Yu Suzuki's games are always excellent. And this gets you so pumped to ride the bike. All right, let's give it a read here. Drive the motorcycle and pass each checkpoint within the allotted time limit. Use the analog thumb pad or D-pad to steer. Trigger R is the accelerator. The trigger L is the brake. Press the B button on the title screen to quit the game. You'll receive a refund for any remaining credits you have when you quit. See, that's good. High score name entry. If you can manage to earn the high score, you'll be able to enter your name into the Hang On high score name entry screen that appears at the end of the game. Use the triggers L/R to enter your name. Press trigger R to select a letter displayed at the bottom of the screen. Then press trigger L to enter the selected letter. A total of 3 letters can be used to enter your name. To delete an input letter, select and enter the left arrow icon. Keep in mind that there is a time limit for entering your name. To skip the name entry process, simply press the start button when the name entry screen appears. Once again, maybe there's something in there you didn't know, or somebody got, confused by the name entry part. Well, now you know how to do it. Let's give a tap on the pictures.
One game, 100 yen.
Got Ryo again, one game, 100 yen. I forgot, in the app you can turn down the background music. I forgot to do that before I did this. Oh, the music edition is great, you guys. I love it. I mean, I guess that's a sound effect, the sound of the start getting ready. Oh, so cool. Love it, love it. All right, let's go ahead and hop back. We'll save Space Harrier for another time. Let's just top in vehicles really quick. Let's see. As the story progresses, you will eventually be expected to drive a forklift. The controls used when operating a forklift are described here. As the story progresses, you will eventually need to drive a motorcycle. The controls used when driving a motorcycle are described here. Love the representation. This time let's go with the right. Let's go with the motorcycle. Oh yeah, Ryo's gonna be bad on a motorcycle. To operate the motorcycle, use the analog thumb pad or D-pad to steer. Trigger R is the accelerator. Press and hold to speed up. And trigger L is the brake. Press and hold to decrease speed. There is an event scene in which Ryo must drive the motorcycle to a specific destination within a 2-minute time limit. Bottom left-hand corner, we have the Dreamcast controller, showing us that's the L for brake, R for accelerate. The steering wheel is using the analog or D-pad, and the help button if you need some help. Let's give it a tap. Nice! Hear the motorcycle revving, that's nice. Oh, this music's just killer. Well, I think we're going to end here, everybody. I think that was awesome. We covered a lot today. There's a lot more to cover. We'll see what we're going to cover next week when I ask you to vote. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share with somebody who loves video games. I'm hoping you can find somebody that just needs to enjoy some behind-the-scenes info, loves to learn more about Shenmue, Dreamcast, you name it. Don't forget, videos Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday Shenmue View, Saturday SukaPass Saturdays, and Sunday is a walk or playthrough Shenmue. Thanks again, everybody. Let's get Shenmue 4, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.